I'm here at Orange County Speedway. It used to be called Tri-County Motor Speedway. And like a lot of NASCAR tracks, once upon a time, it was dirt. Now, I'm the only member of the Petty family that ever raced here. But it's a fun little place where a lot of great drivers cut their teeth. Today, I'm going to take you a few laps around the fastest 3/8 mile track in America.
This is a fun place to drive because the asphalt's kind of worn out, so it can get slick and not have a lot of grip. At the same time, even though there's a front stretch and a back stretch, you really never get straight at this place. As you can see, the corners are banked and the straightaways, or these short chutes, are banked. So you're constantly running in a circle. That's what makes it fun. That's also what makes it really, really hard to get around here and to race here. If you can drive here, you can drive a lot of places.
You ran a race at Orange County,
Yep.
So it's a really high-banked 3/8 mile. How is that so much different from what we were just talking about at like a Bowman Gray, like a flat track?
You know, it's different. It's just a different approach. And it is banked, and I never considered it that high banked, even though it was, because I had been to Bristol and I'd been to Daytona and I'd been places, so nothing's high banked once you go there. But it is that it teaches you that, and that's why the drivers that came out of this North Carolina area and the central North Carolina area that run all the late model cars and run all that, that's why they could compete anywhere.
Yeah.
Because they compete on the banks at Orange County, you could compete on the flatness of what Hickory was and the oldness and the slickness of what it was. Caraway's shaped like an egg.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was totally different. So you throw these racetracks in, and you had to be somewhat of a versatile driver to change your car and drive that way.
Yeah, and with the banking, it kind of promotes like a 3-groove racetrack at a place like that.
I tell you, to come here and drive this place when it was dirt, I can't imagine. Because it would have been a tricky little place because it has no straightaways, so you're constantly hung out. You would set the car getting in the corner, wheel it back to the right, drift through the corner sideways here, come up on the straightaway, and as the car would come up and land and get straight, then again you would go right back into the corner and you'd be sideways again and wheeling to the right. I can't imagine running here on dirt. But the one cool thing about running here on dirt is there's so many grooves. It's such a wide racetrack. It would have been a fun place to watch a really good dirt driver drive. I'm not a good dirt driver.
A bunch of the guys got their start there.
Yes.
Well, not got start.
Yep.
Guys that won championships in the Hall of Fame and stuff run that racetrack.
Yes.
So it's got to have a lot of history of just the people that's run there that went on to bigger and better things.
Yeah.
But that was part of their growing up part.
So I think the trick about racing here would be to watch the car in front of you. And where is he running? Is he going to run up the racetrack? Can you make your car stick on the bottom of the racetrack? If he's going to run on the bottom, can you make your car stick on the top? And the thing is, it pitches you back out onto these short chutes, all in the same place. So it's tough to stay off each other. This is why they call places like this Bullrings, because you constantly are rubbing and rubbing on the guy in front of you, either with your front bumper or with the side. And if you're the guy in front, you're constantly getting run over. So it is a tough little place, and that's why I say, if you can drive a car and make time at a place like this, you can race in any series, anywhere, anytime.
My story about driving over there is we qualified. I went there and ran and qualified, I don't know, 13th, 14th, right with Jack Ingram. And Jack said, follow me, we'll go to the front. And before we got in the car, he said, I use the rule of 3. And I said, I don't know what that is. And he said, well, 3 is, I get under you, you cut me off. That's 1. I get under you, you cut me off. That's 2. I get under you, you try to cut me off, you're out of here. That's 3.
Orange County Speedway is part of North Carolina's Moonshine and Motorsports Trail. Check it out next time you're near here.